Hello and very good afternoon. My name is Akshita. Here we have come for a short discussion of crime scene and crime scene management. So today's topic is what is crime scene. So what is crime scene? Crime scene is a place of occurrence. Crime scene is any location that may be associated with a crime committed. It is a place or area of occurrence. Crime scene contains physical evidences that will lead to a criminal investigation. So now we will discuss the types of crime scene. So it is based on, first we will study that first crime scene is based on area, location. So it's a primary crime scene and secondary crime scene. What is primary crime scene? So primary crime scene is any area where a real crime occurrence. It's an initial occurrence of crime, where a criminal investigator will collect the main evidence, and where most of the evidence is gathered, and where investigator focus on collecting the most crucial evidence. And now secondary crime scene. What is secondary crime scene? A location related to the primary crime scene. It is not a primary crime scene where a crime is occurred, but it is a secondary crime scene which is related to a primary crime scene. For example, I killed a person at location A, and I shifted his dead body to location B which is a lake. So location B will be a secondary crime scene, okay, where evidence may be moved or discarded after the crime scene. You get it? Now, according to size, there are two types of crime scene according to size. It's a microscopic and macroscopic. So first of all, macroscopic. What is macroscopic? Again, macroscopic is also type of primary crime scene where the actual crime has been done. Like for example, a house, for example, a jungle, a forest, and a car. And what is microscopic crime scene? Microscopic crime scene is just a physical evidence. Like in a house, we get a knife. So a knife is a microscopic crime scene. So now, how to manage a crime scene? How do we do management of crime scene management? So first of all, when a crime occurs, so the witnesses or anyone who see the crime first, they will call first respondent officer. The IO, the investigative officer who come to the crime scene first will be called as first respondent officer. So what are the roles of the first respondent officers? So the role of the first respondent officer will be, they will first secure the crime scene. How do we secure the crime scene? So have you seen in the movies that yellow chart paper thing where it's written crime scene do not cross? So it is called as barricade. So the first respondent officer barricade the crime scene, whole crime scene, okay, and they will look carefully after the exit point and the entry point. They will barricade exit and entry point by barriers, ropes, etc. Now they will assist the victim. If the victim is alive, then it's first respondent the first responder officer's duty to assist the victim and send them to the hospital or check them. Okay, and if it's dead, then the dead body should get respect with dignity. They will send to the postmortem and for autopsy. And the second, if any suspect is present at the crime scene, then they will arrest them, or they will find that any suspect is there or not. Then thirdly, they will look for witness. If there will be witness available, then they told them to stay there. Nobody is allowed to move out of the crime scene, and nobody is allowed to come to the crime scene. Now what the first respondent will do? The crime scene, after all these things, the crime scene officer or the first respondent officer will do the documentation of the crime scene. Then how the documentation is occur? Documentation मतलब क्या? हम क्राइम सीन पे पहुंचे, तो अब सब कुछ करने के बाद हम क्राइम सीन का जैसे जांच करना शुरू करेंगे, सब कुछ इकट्ठा करना शुरू करेंगे, उसको हम कहेंगे डॉक्यूमेंटेशन. तो डॉक्यूमेंटेशन में पहला स्टेप होता है नोट टेकिंग. तो जो फर्स्ट रिस्पॉन्डेंट ऑफिसर होता है, द फर्स्ट रिस्पॉन्डेंट ऑफिसर will carry a small diary or a notebook with themselves with a pen, and they will take notes from the entry point to the exit point, from the location to the exit point, whatever they have seen, okay, like the house name, the address, where, like if it's an outdoor crime scene, then the name of the jungle, the area of the area where the dead body has been found, or the name of the house, the location of the house. Okay, first they will notice this, then they will note down the name of the victim, age, marital status, sex, gender, etc., etc., height, weight, everything about the dead body, and then they will notice down each and every specific things what they found at the crime scene. Like when they stepped into the house, they found a knife with the blood. Then they will write down that I found a knife with the blood. Then the second evidence they found, from the starting point to the exit point, each and every small detail will be noted down. The second point after note taking is, the second step is videographing the crime scene. The first respondent officer will carry with themselves a crime scene photographer and a crime scene videographer. So the duty of crime scene videographer is to videograph the whole crime scene from the entry point to the exit point, and they will then transfer it to a DVD player or CD player, and it plays a crucial role in criminal investigation. And the third point is, then third step is crime scene photography. So crime scene photographer will photograph the whole crime scene in 3 steps. 3 type of crime scene photographies. First is overview photography. In overview photography, the crime scene photographer will photograph the whole crime scene in a one frame. Like overview में जो फोटोग्राफर होगा वो लोकेशन से ही फोटोग्राफी किया करेगा, जिससे साफ साफ पता चलेगा हाँ भाई यहाँ पे क्राइम सीन अकर हुआ है, इस मैंशन में क्राइम सीन अकर हुआ है, तो उसके आसपास की जगह भी दिखेगी कि हाँ इसके पीछे ये पेड़ है, इसके पीछे ये ब्रिज है. ओके, ये ओवरव्यू हो गया. सेकंड है, दूसरा है मिड रेंज फोटोग्राफी. मिड रेंज फोटोग्राफी में जो क्राइम सीन फोटोग्राफर होता है वो एविडेंस का इस तरह से फोटो खींचता है कि उसके आसपास की चीजें भी आपको दिखती है. थर्ड है आपका क्लोजअप फोटोग्राफी.